calling us greasers, dirty Mexican greasers, calling us spics, and it's really uncalled for.
I'd rather die on my feet than to live on my knees, on the very same land that the government sees. Sent Chicanos to Iraq for my brothers to bleed. Now it's 12 years later and they want us to leave. There's brown blood in Afghanistan, Germany and Vietnam, at the hands of Japan, death march up a 10. POW starving and dehydrated, 65 miles, you could say they migrated. So every time you celebrate Memorial Day, celebrate your Uncle Sam and his cousin Jose. Look inside your history book, we'll always be a part of it. Send me back to Mexico, I'm standing in the heart of it. Understand, motherfucker, we ain't going anywhere. Screaming Viva Mexico with middle fingers in the air. Check my birth certificate, I don't really give a shit. It's just a piece of paper cause my people are
You don't gotta be violent, but you don't gotta be silent. Cause you're dealing with a tyrant, treat you like a migrant. You woken up a giant, y todavía you don't gotta be racist, but that don't mean you have to take it. When they're spitting in your faces, calling you a rapist, you just gon' let them make it.
Y no los vamos a callar, wey. We started out picking fruit, then we started getting loot. Now we're too concerned about $200 tennis shoes. Way before the gin and juice, we were once living proof. You can make the most of what little God has given you. Now we're being ridiculed, cause we're coming undone. So I made a record to remind you where you come from. You love Mayweather, never heard of Islam, but the greatest ever's from a place called Culiacan. He was a warrior, 187 straight. Never ducked a tough opponent just to get to 88. That's in your bloodline, make sure you remember it. Don't ever be ashamed in a country full of immigrants. What if everything you took for granted up and went away, and you had to march and organize just for equal pay? That's what happened not too long ago, but if you ask today, they don't know no Cesar Chavez, never seen a brown.
You don't gotta be violent, but you don't gotta be silent. Cause you're dealing with a tyrant, treat you like a migrant. You woken up a giant, y todavía you don't gotta be racist, but that don't mean you have to take it. When they're spitting in your faces, calling you a rapist, you just gon' let them make it.
Y no los vamos a callar, wey. 70% of all Latinos vote Democrat. Line, it's a fact. If you vote, it's a rap. It's all a trap, dog. It's just Illuminati. Until these motherfuckers start deporting everybody. Happened last century. Partner, you could read about it. Rounded up Chicanos and they threw them in the overcrowded boxcars. Overnight they up and vanished. If your skin appeared tannish and you spoke a lick of Spanish, you were gone. They say the numbers overblown. How the fuck do you condone 2 million broken homes? That's why the Chavalones got a pocket full of stones, cause the fathers couldn't give them small $1 million.
You don't gotta be violent, but you don't gotta be silent. Cause you're dealing with a tyrant, treat you like a migrant. You woken up a giant, y todavía you don't gotta be racist, but that don't mean you have to take it. When they're spitting in your faces, calling you a rapist, you just gon' let them make it.
Y no los vamos a callar, wey.
We learned the basics of what it takes to win an election. But we just came up a little short on some votes. That didn't stop us. That was just the first step.
This was happening here in Austin, and many things were happening throughout the country. It was our time. And they said the sleeping giant has awakened.